What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another video. Now in this video, we're going to talk about XRP. I think XRP is kind of just the topic of conversation right now across the board. Many people are continuing to talk about and understand and kind of want to know what's happening with the case, what's happening with just acceptance, what's happening with ETFs, and just as much information as possible, right? So that's kind of what I want to do here today is I want to go through XRP, the movement that it's seen, as well as just go into some information as to the case and how this could be a major positive towards XRP, towards Ripple, towards the community, honestly. So before we get started in this, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, if you could check out my link for Patreon, Twitter, down low in the description, feel free to check that out. It's at the top of the description. And at the very top of the description, I have a link for BTCC. This is a platform that I've been utilizing for a little bit of time. It's been great. 10% deposit bonus when you specifically use my link. You'll also get up to $10,055 worth of extra bonuses. And you can get 40% lower trading fees. And get this, you can trade all the way up to a 500x leverage. Now, I don't recommend it. If you don't know what you're doing, I would recommend you start out with a lower leverage and start to kind of baby step your way into a higher leverage. But make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you have experience before you dive into those higher leverages, because it could be a detriment to your overall account, your balances, your mindset towards crypto, all of that stuff. So make sure you educate yourself. But check out my link down below if you guys are interested in any of that. And if you want to practice, they have demo trading, so you don't have to really use real money. Anyways, let's talk about XRP, because if you don't know, the markets haven't really been the friendliest right now. They've been kind of hurtful to me and to many other people, right? We're literally going through how much we're down every day and not how much we're up, and not really what's happening in the market. It's just only what the price is doing and what our balances are looking like. And whether it's one day where the overall market is down by 8% or another day is down by 10% or whatever, overall you're looking at some things that are down by 20 or 30% in the last 7 days. And seeing XRP as one that's fallen quite a bit, not really great to see. So if we look at the price and where it stands, it's currently sitting at $2.13. It is down by about 4% on the day, $123 billion market cap with $8.8 billion worth of volume, an increase over the last 24 hours with about 58 billion coins in circulating supply. Now, this got all the way down to a low here today. Let's actually look at a better look at it. It got to a low here today of 207. We saw a lot of things in the market that were falling. It wasn't just XRP, and it's not just hitting this position, right? It's hitting a lot of altcoins. It's hitting Bitcoin. It's just not doing great for crypto in general. So obviously, this is a great time to really bring this up and go over what's happening in the markets, because it's not something that's scaring me. I mentioned this, that I'm in it for the long term. I'm not in it for the short term. I'm not in it to time the market really at all. If I can buy more in a lower cost basis, absolutely I will. But this is not something that's really scaring me. I've been through kind of the thick of it and being down as it was down to 50 cents and maybe even lower than that, right? I'm seeing a loss at that point. So this doesn't really scare me. But a lot of people want to know some information around the SEC and the lawsuit. And if you don't know, Gary Gensler is gone. You have new representation, and when it comes to understanding crypto and it comes to the SEC, it's great for cryptocurrency. However, what does that mean for XRP, and where do we go from here? So let's get a little bit more information, right? Ripple versus SEC. Could XRP finally win as the SEC drops crypto cases? Now, just to kind of preface this, if you don't know, XRP has had many wins before. It's had tons of wins before, but those wins weren't actually wins, right? They were wins in theory, and then all of a sudden the SEC was just like, you know what, we'll appeal everything. We'll do this, we'll do that. And anytime we had a win where XRP was labeled as not a security, the charges were dropped, many other things that happened, it was always met with like, we can appeal. We're going to appeal. Don't all buy XRP at once because we're gonna fight it, right? It was always a fight with XRP, even though it was labeled as not a security. But since Ripple was in that fight, XRP was directly in the middle of that. So seeing things like this, where Ripple versus SEC, could XRP finally win as the SEC drops crypto cases? That's something that may feel great for a lot of people. The SEC's sudden decision to drop lawsuits against Coinbase, Consensus, and Gemini has sent shockwaves through the crypto industry. Meanwhile, Binance's case has been put on hold for 60 days. This unexpected shift has left many wondering, could Ripple be next? And, this is not really something that shocked many retail investors. I would say this is what we were hoping for, right? We were hoping to see not a battle, not a fight against crypto, not a fight to attack crypto as much as possible, but more of an understanding of trying to understand what it is and label it as something that's new rather than something that was old, right? This wasn't a thing when laws were created. However, you have something that's brand new. So how about you develop and change? That's how life really goes. So key dates that could decide Ripple's fate. Legal expert Jeremy Hogan, who has been closely following the case, believes 3 key dates, March 14th, April 11th, and May 1st, could be important for resolution. While the SEC has been withdrawing cases recently, Hogan thinks Ripple's situation is more complex, making a quick settlement unlikely. Despite Ripple's partial victory last year, the SEC is still pushing for penalties, including a $125 million fine. Another legal expert, Fred, I don't know how to say his last name, predicts the case could be settled any day now. He suggests Ripple may agree to the fine, drop all appeals, and close the case for good, which I was thinking about that as I was, even reading it and going through the information before, is the fact that, yes, you could see acceptance there, accept the fines with what has been said, because obviously you have a judge's ruling. Now they could, obviously drop everything and then not have to go through paying any fines if that works out in both people's favor and both sides' favor. But in order to get this kind of concluded a lot sooner, you would kind of accept the fine, pay $125 million, which is not necessarily a crazy amount compared to the amount that they wanted you to pay, under Gary Gensler. So I think this is a win-win either way. It's just whether we're going to get it done fast or whether we're going to see some of these key dates that happen in the coming months, where there could be something that happens this month within 14 days, right? Well, not this month, because technically it's still February, but next month, basically 14 days, or would it happen as we get into April or as we get into, May or even further, right? So either way, I look at it as a huge win, and this is finally a win for XRP. Too bad it kind of, if this does happen before the before tax payments or before taxes are due, I think you still may have some negativity because of taxes. So I kind of hope that it pushes a little bit further to mid to late April, or the May 1st date, rather than seeing March 14th or April 11th, because tax season is not really good for investing, crypto or the stock market or anything, honestly. So something that I want to look at a little bit closer, and I want to see it kind of pushed out a little bit. Even though people want it now and they want their movement now, it'll be kind of short-lived as you see a little bit of a pullback as people are getting prepared for taxes. So that's just my way of looking at it and what I've seen in previous years. But guys, if you could, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this, right? Are we going to see anything with these key dates? Are we going to see any big news? Has XRP finally had a win here today, as we look at the government, as we look at acceptance for crypto as of right now? Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Check out my link for BTCC if you guys are interested in that platform, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.